So it's Halloween weekend, and I decided to make some of my little guy's favorite treats. To get started, I'm going to start with lunch and make delicious and easy chili cheese hot dogs. So for my chili cheese hot dogs, I'm basically going to bake them. I've already placed them in the buns on a lined baking sheet. I'm going to be using some shredded cheddar cheese, and I'm also going to be using some chili. You can use the chili of your choice. I'm making things easy today, and I am using one 19-ounce can of Wolf brand chili. So all I am going to do is basically add the cheese, chili, and then top it off with some more cheese. I'm going to bake it in a preheated oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for around 5 to 10 minutes until all of the cheese is melted and the buns are toasted. So these are ready to go into the oven. So while these bake for around 10 minutes in a preheated oven of 375 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm going to work on one of my favorite hot dog toppings, and that is a mustard relish onion mixture. I don't know what it's called, but basically I am going to take a half cup of yellow mustard. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sweet relish. I'm just going to add that right in there. Next, I am going to also add 2 tablespoons of diced fresh onion. I'm going to add that, give it a good mix, and it's done. So it has been 10 minutes and my chili cheese dogs are ready. And here they are. They look wonderful. I can't wait to have lunch. Lunch is ready and we can't wait to dig in. So we finished lunch and now I'm going to start on my Devil's Food cupcakes. I'm using a cake mix batter and I'm just going to follow the instructions on the cake box. My batter is ready, and I'm just going to use these festive little cupcake papers, and I'm just going to fill them 3/4 of a way. It'll definitely give me a dozen cupcakes, but ultimately I will end up with around 16. My cupcakes are ready for the oven. I will be baking them in a preheated oven of 350 degrees Fahrenheit for around 20 minutes. My kitchen smells wonderful. My cupcakes are done. I'm just going to place them on the counter, and I'm going to remove them and place them on a cooling rack. In the meantime, I'm going to make a cream cheese icing. I will be using 5 tablespoons of softened room temperature unsalted butter. Next, I will be using 1 8-ounce block of room temperature cream cheese. As you can tell, it is very soft, and to be honest, I could not find full fat cream cheese, so I'm using fat-free. Now I'm just going to cream and whisk everything together, and because it's so soft, it's really easy to do with a hand whisk. Next, I will be adding 3 cups of confectioner sugar or powdered sugar, and I'm also going to be adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. At this point, it does look like there's too much powdered sugar, but just keep whisking. Eventually, you will end up with a smooth and creamy icing, and it's the perfect consistency to dip your chocolate cupcakes in, just to give it a nice glaze over the tops. This amount of icing is perfect to glaze 24 cupcakes. I'm probably going to reserve the other half as I made too much, but if you do decide to make it, just remember to cut the recipe in half if you want to glaze 12 to 16. My cupcakes are iced, so now here comes the fun part. I purchased these little Peeps marshmallow pumpkins, and that is what's going to top my cupcakes to make it look festive. I'm not much of an artistic decorator when it comes to pastries, but it's fun and it's easy. My cupcakes are done, so now I'm going to move on and make my white cheddar popcorn, which is very simple. I'm just going to use my air popper, and I'm going to pop the popcorn. I'm going to take 4 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter with 1 teaspoon of white cheddar powder flavoring for popcorn. Give it a mix, drizzle on the popcorn, and we are so ready for movie night. Halloween movie night is in full effect in my house. I certainly hope you guys have a safe, fun Halloween. And I know all of these treats were very simple, they were convenient, but guess what? They were very tasty, and it makes family time a lot better.